Texans on the Acres touchdown have now grabbed a 7-3 lead at home over the Buffalo Bills. 2:56 to play in the first quarter.
Nice response by this Houston team after Buffalo had the one drive where they were really imposing their will. They pushed Houston's defense around on that drive, but they held them to the 3, and then the offense got into a groove on that one after they had been forced upon earlier on.
Commanders tack on the extra point. Their lead at home over Cleveland, 7-0. 2:40 remaining in quarter number 1 as Washington looks to go to 4-1 on the season. So the other teams in their division, the Eagles are not playing this weekend. The Cowboys at 2-2 will play tonight in Pittsburgh, and the 1-3 Giants later today in Seattle.
And what you love is for a young team with a rookie quarterback that the mistake, the end zone interception, or the interception right in front of the end zone, it didn't faze them. I mean, they made a stop defensively, they got the ball back, and they're right back at it going down the field. So that didn't affect them at all when they got the ball back.
To Jacksonville now, where the Jaguars trail the Colts 7-0, but the Jags are on the move near midfield. Jags radio.
40 to go, 35, 30. Pull on the far sideline. Basically knocked out of bounds. That is a terrific play ball. They call a screen to the right side. He got it from the 24-yard line. Blackman ran him out of bounds, but that's a big gainer. Best play of the...
We've been able to grow our followers.
Fake run to the left side, fullback screen, and Ted Bigsby has given them explosive plays this year at a level that I don't know if the Jaguars have had in quite some time for that running back. That's a good word for him, Jeff. Explosive. You're exactly right. He gives you that. That is a first down to the 24-yard line of the right half. Jags on the lead. They trail 7-0. This whole formation. Dropping. Left side. There's a little speed out. Well-timed, good first down call. Stay ahead of the sticks. I mean, right where you want to be. You're in the red zone. Play action passes here. You can run it. I mean, I really like that call. Well executed because the ball's right on target. It's an easy catch. 6 offensive linemen. Now Walker Leonard again with the extra. Under centers. Trevor, they give it to Travis Etienne on the left side. He lowers his shoulder. That's going to be a first down. He lowered his shoulder blade straight ahead. He got it inside the 15-yard line that time. EJ Speed made it back. That'll be a first down for Jacksonville near the 13-yard line of the Indianapolis Colts.
Well, good job, good physical play. But watching the end of that play, Ezra Cleveland kind of clutches his right arm like he's got a stinger on his shoulder or something as he's walking back to the huddle. So something to watch closer.
First down from the 13, 11th play of the drive here for Jacksonville on the left hash. 2 right, 1 left. Under center is Trevor. Etienne the running back. They run a jet sweep instead. This is where they made one man miss, so there wasn't a whole lot there. He made one man miss in the backfield and got it to around the 11-yard line. Jalen Jones made the 10. Jalen Jones made the tackle after a 2, possibly a 3-yard gain.
What's surprising in this ball game, the Jaguars staying committed to the running game, having some balance, but look at the completion percentage of these two quarterbacks in this ball game. Combined 19 of 21. Only a couple incompletions in this ball game for the quarterbacks.
Shotgun formation, 2nd and 7 from the 10 of the Colts. Receivers to either side, dropping his Trevor. Looking, fire. They're both going to be caught. That's his tight end. He made the catch. Luke Farrell's the tight end to make that catch. He got it to the 4-yard line. EJ Speed made the tackle. 3rd and about a yard or so after the 6-yard gain.
Yeah, the important thing here is to get the first down was inside the 4-yard line. And based on kind of the way this is going, that means you have 2 downs to get a yard.
3rd down, about a yard. You're right, Tony, about a half yard here. Shotgun formation. Bigsby, the running back. Now Trevor is going to go up under center. Will he sneak it again? Trevor is under center now. Looks like he's changing the play. 5 on the play clock. They handed to Bigsby. Bigsby lowered the shoulder. Nothing there.
Lost the yard.
He might have changed the play out of the sneak. We don't know. But he's tackled at the 5-yard line now. And on comes the field goal team this time. So they add it to the 4-yard line. But this time, Doug Peterson is taking it.
Serious NFL game as a field goal try for Jackson. Jacksonville as they try to get on the board in a game they currently trail 7-0 against the Colts with 9:39 to go in the first half. Jacksonville, the only winless team in the NFL at 0-4.
Well, they'll get the shot at 3, like you said, but I think they'll be disappointed with the way this one ended up, with the way they've been moving the ball, and then in a short yardage situation, not able to move at the line of scrimmage at all, create some running room there.
In Foxborough, Patriots still lead the Dolphins 7-3 as they head to the second quarter in that game, as Miami just missed a field goal moments ago. Update from Cincinnati on the Bengals and Ravens. Let's say hi again to Riccacino. Rick.
Yeah, guys, so we're a rough start to the bank for the Bengals on this one. Baltimore jumps out to an early 7-0 lead, but the Bengals are able to force the punt, and then they just went 86 yards for a touchdown. Chase Brown, 4 carries for 32 yards, providing a spark for the offense, and Joe Burrow caps it off with a 11-yard touchdown pass to T. Higgins. They did 7-7 here in Cincinnati with 13:44 to go in the second quarter.
Rick, thank you. The Jaguars' field goal was good. 7-3 Colts, 8:57 to go in the first half in that game. Of the 6 games, all of them, with the exception of the one in Washington and the one in Houston, are still in the first quarter. And we'll see what transpires here as we move along. The Bears, they are driving right now in a 7-7 game at home at Carolina. They are deep in Panthers territory. They're at the 23-yard line. We'll take you there, joining Panthers radio now.
The game, Swift is the deep back. Williams now barking out an audible at the line of scrimmage. Play clock is down to 10. Williams comes under center. There's the snap. Fakes the toss. Boots to his right. Chased by Nick Scott. Williams stops. Stutter step. Runs right side. Along the sideline. Picks up the first down. And then goes out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Nick Scott got close, and Williams gave him kind of that dead leg in a go and able to move the chains.
Yeah, we had him dance around, to be quite honest. That's a play that should have never happened. And, you know, give Williams some credit. He was able to dance around. Nick Scott kind of had a bad angle, and Caleb was able to outrun him and gain over 10 yards for the first down. But that's something that...
What's up? What's up?
What's up? ¿Cómo andas, viejón?
Bien, viejón, aquí andamos. No, aguado, pero andamos.
¿Qué lo agarró Didi o qué? ¿Fue a la fiesta con Didi?
No, güey. No, estaba la pinche, toda la droga que me metieron, viejo.
Ah, sí.
Todavía ando medio loco.
Ok,
¿Qué pasó?
No, nomás quería saber que andaba bien porque miré que me hablé con la viejona y me dijo que andabas ahí, que pues gotta check in, make sure you're okay, bro.
Yeah, okay, bro. Todavía ando aquí cagando el palo.
Qué bueno, qué bueno.
Yeah. ¿Y cómo estás tú?
Bien, bien, gracias a Dios, aquí pues trabajando un rato, güey. ¿Ahí están ahorita? ¿Andas trabajando tú o tomas la semana todavía?
No, sí, me fui el otro día a trabajar, güey, cuando me dieron de alta. Estoy trabajando ahorita desde... Sí, el jueves me fui, me vine a trabajar el jueves.
Ok, está bien, A ver si ahorita me doy una vuelta, a ver si me sale un ride para allá, me doy la vuelta, chica, a ver.
No, today's no, tú.
Oh, es Sunday, ¿verdad? No, está bien. A ver, pues el martes me doy la vuelta. Pues,
el martes ahí lo guachamos, si Dios quiere.
Sí, ahí nos vemos pues el martes.
Claro, güey, cuídate, gracias por hablarme, güey.
Sí, no, qué bueno que estás bien, güey. Ahí estamos.
Claro, güey, cuídate.
What's up, Jay? Who's in the building?
The running game, they're using both the inside and the outside.
Yeah, me too, especially that DeAndre Swift run. They put 3 receivers far to the right, brought a lot of defenders out there with them, and gave them some run exposure to the inside.
Allen out to the right, let him take him in. Motion left, and now 5 miles down right. Keenan Allen noticed something wasn't right.
There's a time, it looked like there's a timeout by Carolina, but a flag
chat guy says, sheesh.
Come back. Wing right. Hand down now. Right side of the line of scrimmage. Now it's going to be DJ Moore. 1-on-1 to the left. Snap to Caleb. Give it. DeAndre Swift. Lowering his shoulders. He gets it. Not yet. Could be as close as you can possibly get. Paper thin away from the goal line.
They might have to look at this to see if it's a touchdown before the ball got across the goal line. And there,
Yeah, Doug Kramer. Team 7 over the visiting Carolina Panthers.
Sirius XM NFL Gateway. Had some moments of concern there for the Bears offense, but in the end, everything worked out just fine.
They didn't help themselves too much, but yes, in the end, it was just fine. And what you're seeing in this game is efficiency from Caleb Williams in the running game. They're already at 77 yards on 14 carries.
13-7 is their lead over the Carolina Panthers. 10:44 to go in the first half. Extra point coming up. While we were listening to that, developments in Houston.
Stroud takes the toss, gets time in the pocket. He's going to gun it ball. And Nico Collins is there at the 15, 10, 5. Rock and roll. Touchdown. H-Town.
Yeah, Houston now builds a double-digit lead at home over the Buffalo Bills as they head to the second quarter, 14-3. We had said in the open, Bill, a little over an hour ago, that even though the Texans had gotten off to the 3-1 start, they looked a little off at times, but the offense looks like they're in a good rhythm right now.
Well, C.J. Stroud's definitely in a good rhythm right now. And the funny thing is, these are two top 10 pass defenses, but there's a huge gap between what we're seeing from the QBs. Stroud, 5 for 5, 109 yards and a TD. Josh Allen is 1 for 7 for 24 yards in this game, even though it's only a touchdown or more than that difference now at 14-3, even though they had a good first drive.
I mean, look, we discussed it, and we kind of saw when the schedules came back a few months back that this was a really difficult stretch on the road. 3 in a row for Buffalo, where they had to go to Baltimore. We know what the result was that like on Sunday, where they got beat up pretty good. Then Houston, and then the Jets next Monday. That's as tough as it comes for 3 in a row on the road.
It is, and they can't get too far behind in this game, Steve, because I don't think they can just have success throwing the ball around today. I think they need what they had earlier in the game, where it's a mix, but a lot of running and physical, trying to push this Texans defense around with James Cook and even Allen doing some of the running. You can't do that if this starts to get away on the scoreboard.
11-point lead for the Texans, 14-3. Second quarter will start in a moment, and when it does, the Bills are going to have a 2nd down and 9 from their own 40-yard line, trying to get some points here to close that gap a little bit. So all 6 of the early games have now gone to the second quarter, including the Commanders and the Browns, with Washington on top 7-0 as they start the second quarter. The Browns are going to have a possession from the Washington 43-yard line. In the meantime, let's get you to Houston. 14-3 Texans over the Bills. 2nd and 9 for Buffalo at their own 40 to start the second quarter.
Season game a few weeks ago because Hurricane Beryl had damaged it last year and it wasn't repaired yet. That's your NFL sideline report, brought to you by Richmond Bona Personal Injury Attorneys. When the unexpected happens, expect Richmond Bona.
I believe Nico Collins has gone into the Houston medical tent. We'll have to get an update on that when we can. In the meantime, 2nd and 8 for Buffalo. Quick hitter out on the left sideline, but Curtis Samuel wasn't even ready for the pass. It's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Just a disjointed offense here early on for Buffalo.
Hard to tell who that one was even going to. You got James Cook and Samuel out there, and Josh had to sail that pass a little bit because he had to throw it over the head of Daniil Hunter. But yes, this offense is completely disjointed right now. Josh starting this game 1 for 8 throwing right now.
Ty Johnson in the backfield, flares out to the right. 3 receivers to the left here on a 3rd and 8.
What's up, chap?
Bills down 14-3. Here's the snap, 4-man rush. Pocket collapsing, Allen rolling out to his left. Fires over the middle of the field. He's got Matt Collins wide open. It's a little behind him, and he can't come up with it. It's incomplete, and it's punt time again for Buffalo.
Sirius XM NFL Gateway. Missed opportunity there for the Bills. It was open, so a punt situation for Buffalo, down 11 early second quarter.
They used the word on the broadcast, though, out of sync. That's how it looks for Josh Allen.
that's struggling. I like to see Jerry Judy get going here.
All right, first and 15 on the 28. They were in second and 15. Andrew, get that right. 7-0 Commanders on top of the Browns. 56 seconds into the second quarter now. Njoku's into the game wide left. Deshaun throws over the middle, almost intercepted. He wanted Jerry Judy. You asked for it. It was Quan Martin who had it in his hands but couldn't hang on.
And quite frankly, that should have been picked right there. They dropped Quan Martin. Really, it would almost look like 3 deep, but he was coming down as a buzz player in the middle of the field. I think Deshaun Watson thought it was just cover 2. He was going to be able to bend it around the linebacker, but once he did, Martin was there, and the Browns are lucky that that ball is still in their possession.
Deshaun 4-12. He's won for his last 9. Judy's into the game wide left. This is field goal range with 3rd and 15 on the 28 for the Browns. Here we go. Shotgun, short drop. Deshaun pressure.
What's up, chat?
He's brought down to the 35-yard line. 20 and sack this year. It's Frankie Luvu who brings him down.
Yeah, Frankie Luvu half-sack last week, gets one there. They have been blitzing, and as I've talked about, struggles on the interior of the offensive line.
Sirius XM NFL Game Break. All right, field goal try coming up for the Browns, trying to get on the scoreboard there in Washington. At the moment, they're down 7-0 early in the second quarter.
Not what you want to have happen in that situation. There was pressure that came. He tried to get out, but you'd rather throw that one away if you can. It makes the field goal that much harder.
Yep, so we'll see if the Browns are successful on the field goal try. You know, protection for Watson's been a big problem this year.
Yeah, it's been a problem. They have injuries, and that's part of that, Steve. They have injuries along the offensive line, but some of that does fall on the quarterback holding on to the football. We've seen him do that, too.
Yeah, we sure have. Cleveland's field goal attempt coming up, and it's on the way, and it is good. 7-3, Washington now. Cleveland gets on the board. Meanwhile, Patriots block to Miami punt, so New England has a first down at the Dolphin 23, already leading 7-3. Bats Radio.
20. Sean ahead among the tacklers for Miami. And Isaiah Bolden just signed the 53-man roster for the Patriots. Second-year defensive back. He covered that block punt. Bolden, remember last year, the preseason player who was injured at Green Bay. He never appeared in a game for the Patriots following that scene at Lambeau Field last year when he was hurt. Second down and 7 after a 3-yard game. 2 receivers stacked to the right. Bolden is split left. Stevenson hangs left off for sets him. That back is going. There's time. He throws it near side. Gets the catch from his left knee. Has the highest to his tackled by Conn, but at the 15-yard line will leave the Patriots short of the first down marker. Another company on the play.
Another crappy hole.
The offense, number 38, 10-yard penalty. Remains second down. Stevenson identified in pass protection as the back there with a holding call.
Can't see it on replay. Waiting for it. Horrible job by Fox here. I know we're getting a little crude, but I'm saying.
Ball marked back at the left hash mark of the 30. Second down and 17. That's the 5th penalty already for the Patriots. 2 receivers are to the right. Douglas in the slot. Now Stevenson flexes left. He got 3 remaining on the 3rd receiver standing up wide side by 2 receivers left. Second down and 17%. Checks the play. Sure takes the snap. 4-man left. Julian stands and throws down. Douglas right down the spot of the defense. And a first down for New England.
Some coverage is cover 2. Middle of the field open. What do you do is take your slot, get it there. But it's really a hard.
Hey, how you doing? This is your dasher? Good. This is your dasher. I'm gonna be there about 4 minutes or so.
I'm in the lobby.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll see you there.
At the 7-yard line, another hold on New England. Offense, number 51, 10-yard penalty, remains first down. All for the hold in his first start as a Patriot at center after relieving David Andrews last week. He made 10 starts with Tampa Bay, most of them at guard.
Yeah, grab them. You can't grab around the collar. I was going to completely leak on him.
Sirius XM NFL Game Break. All right, so the penalties hurting the Patriots there. Let's get you to Baltimore.
Likely tight to the left side of the line. Now Flowers goes in motion to the right. Lamar takes the snap. Hands it to Henry. Henry's corralled and still manages to force the ball all the way down to the 28-yard line. He gets 6 yards on a play that you would have thought would have netted maybe 1.
Oh, he got hit 1 yard after the line of scrimmage and drug the defender or pushed the defender forward for another 5 yards. It's amazing how big and strong he is.
Market officials a 5-yard gain, second down and 5. Average every 7 carries, 21 yards. Lamar again, just a formation, 3 receivers right. 1 to the left. Lamar hands it to Henry, right side. Henry's got a hole, but he's down to the 20-yard line. First down, Ravens. Derrick Henry was one broken tackle away from taking it to the house. They'll say his knee was down at the 21-yard line.
Just reached 10,000 rushing yards in his career, the 32nd player to do so. But those type of runs are the runs that are so close week in and week out of breaking. And those edge runs, when he can get his speed up and go downhill, defenders cannot stop him.
Milestone Sunday for Derrick Henry, his 100th career rushing touchdown, his 10,000th career rushing yard. Lamar on the play fake, rolls to the right, wants to extend the play, fires, incomplete. He threw it high. He had Mark Andrews open at the 8, and he zipped that one a little too high and tight.
Yeah, he has to readjust his throwing motion today because 4 passes so far have been high and away from the receivers.
Lamar was throwing in between the series on the far sideline, so you kind of got a sense that he probably doesn't feel like something right with his delivery today. It is second and 10 for the Ravens from the Bengals 21. Justice Hill and Henry in the backfield. Lamar on the read option coming to the near side, cuts it along the hash mark, and lunges down to the 16-yard line. They'll do 5 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 5 with 8:42 left to play in the opening half.
They've got to make some big plays. Got an opportunity to take it, convert this 3rd down.
They're able to spread it out. They bring Rashad Bateman in. Derrick Henry checks out. Isaiah Likely, Mark Andrews, Zay Flowers go to the right. Bateman splits to the left. Lamar in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Bengals bring in blitz pressure. Lamar running to the right. Fires complete. Bateman has it in the 10. He's in. Touchdown Ravens. Lamar Jackson extending the play under pressure, gave Bateman time to get open, and the Ravens score for the 2nd time today.
And I don't know how.
Sirius XM, NFL Vision. They break the tie, 13-7 at Cincinnati to Washington now. 1st and 10 for the Commanders of the Browns 13. They lead by 4. Right here is Commanders Radio.
Team to go first half. Washington threatening to extend their lead. They're up 7-3. There's Daniels with Nichols to his left. Handoff. Cuts back to the left. Shifty move. Not a lot of room to navigate.
It was an...
Hey, how can we kind of settle this Browns defense down? How can we settle Jalen Daniels down? And we talked, Logan, about the run game. So far this drive, we've seen the run game come alive.
Yeah, I think you're moving around his eye. And then kind of a shift in formation on the rerun was all awesome.
McNichols again at 1, 2nd and 9 at the 12. McNichols to the right of Daniels. 2 wide receivers, Brown and Ertz stacked to the right. Here's the snap. Play action. Daniels looks that way. Hits Ertz at the seam. He lost it. They're saying this is a catch and a fumble, no? Yes. Yeah. They're saying it's a catch and a fumble. I think Ertz might have never had it, but it should have been an incompletion. If this stands, this will be the 2nd red zone turnover. Yeah, Alan Hack is saying it's a catch and a fumble by Zach Ertz.
It was an RPO, and they went to him right away. I couldn't tell him after that. I mean, Ertz had the big thing.
They just changed it. They have replay assistance, and they just changed it. It was so bang bang. Daniels hit Ertz in motion. I think he never really had the ball. He just dropped it. It was picked up by D'Anthony Bell. So that is a break. That it's a drop and not a fumble.
You were around and like this replay assist couple in our first game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I love replay assist now.
Right? When these fucking fools going around and Brady this season, he don't want to what the fuck? Pinche flow, kid. there. Okay, we're golden. Did I get any boogies? So, let's film. Okay. Hey guys, we're at Guerra today and we're trying tostada sin previa, which is, oh fuck, I just said I wasn't gonna break you. You put it right in my face. Yeah, wait, at least build it up. I gotta do 2 minutes of talking. You're gonna go straight to my mouth. Yeah, come over here where you just like, and then go around. Like, do it like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, and then put the oil and then work your way up to my mouth, I guess. It's too tricky. Like, don't challenge accepted. I'll make you break right now. Straight to my mouth. Okay.
Everyone wondering how tall my husband is. This is Él dice que en la escuela, no, yo aquí y
We don't have a U, they got a U.
Outstanding, 15-17 for 120 yards for the touchdown, and Trevor Lawrence as well, 11 of 12. So they talk about checkdowns, it's high completion percentages.
Washington did kick that field goal successfully to extend their lead at home over the Browns to 10-3. 8:41 remaining in the first half. A good play by the Bills defense. Remember, they're down 14-3 at Houston. The Texans were driving. They went for it on 4th and 1 at the Bills 16, and the Buffalo defense was strong. Jacksonville, Indianapolis, and the Jaguars with 1:42 to go in the first half.
federal felony wildlife crimes for owning a giant foreign sheep here in the U.S. for hunting purposes. Let me try to explain this. So, if anyone out there is
and it's just spread by a lot of causes. There's nothing testicles. Guys doing that,
sheep, the largest in the world, and then successfully took that material and made a full living sheep out of it. Then he crossbred that sheep with a Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep, and he created a hybrid sheep that he hunted in Montana, found the kid, died with 7 years
since that early drive of the game where they were really wanting the football, and you're seeing a lot of underneath stuff for Josh Allen against Houston, and you want to be able to run with Cook and have that as your bread and butter and Allen too, but since that early drive again, that's kind of gone away.
Yep, and so the Texans have had an injury too. Nico Collins, right? He's been out for a while, sustaining an injury in the second quarter.
Questionable return, and they don't tank down, they go Stephon Diggs, they have Schultz as a tight end, so there are other options, but we're talking about the leading receiver in the NFL has been phenomenal this year.
Yeah, and we're waiting for Houston to kind of look more like themselves, even though they do have an impressive 3-1 record, and the offense has humped a lot better so far here today.
Yeah, they have, and this is in particular, we've seen some big numbers or efficient numbers from quarterbacks today. Those he just he's 10 of 10 for 177 yards and a touchdown. It's not just
The Bears forced the turnover, recovered a fumble in their game with Carolina. They had a first down at the Panther 44, leading by 7. Bears right here.
Knicks tonight, baby? Or today? Who's in the live, guys? Tap in. So ain't nobody liked the live yet, man. Make sure you guys are tapping the screen, liking the live, guys.
My ex-girlfriend, Conchita, hid the fact that she had a whole ass family in Guerrero. I did the gentleman thing by not physically harming her, so I called some homegirls I knew from Huntington Park to do the holiday for me. They called ice on her work, and she got her ass sent back to Acapulco. Sometimes I watch reruns of Caso Cerrado, and I cry because that was her favorite show to watch when she would make me albóndigas y caldo de pito. Agarraba la cuchara y ataque, por eso ya no les hago caso a las de Guerrero. Son amables, pero no te dicen que son casadas. Fuck that. Ahora puras alacranitas de Durango. Fun fact, Durango has the best gorditas in Mexico. También tiene flaquitas, pero prefiero una mujer que sus pedos le suenen como relámpagos. I love me a señorita that has marvelous thunder coming from the back of her Levi jeans. Te amo, vieja pedorra. Sincerely, el quinquilato, mandilón en trompas, zapatito blanco, zapatito azul, a la palo seco. Me la echo en una pool. Making love in a pool is way better than playing hide and seek. O como dicen los paisas, las escondiditas del Border Patrol. One time my ex-girlfriend, Conchita, hid the fact that she...
No cheating. Use the last video in your camera roll with this tablet. No cheating.
The final checkout. Right now, have a third down coming up from their own 15-yard line as they are less than a minute and a half to go in that first half.
A chance here for the Bills if they can make a stop, get a late drive, maybe something put together offensively in this game. But that's the hard part. Can you get a stop against C.J. Stroud in these kinds of situations? He doesn't make it easy on them.
Jaguar field goal good, 13-10 the score.
What's up, Tony? Thomas?
In the first half, their lead over Indianapolis.
They did make the stop, by the way. The Bills did. Out C.J. Stroud under pressure, avoided 2 sacks. Looked like he was going to pull off a magic act there. Threw it away, and so the Bills will get the ball back here. Jackson set the punt.
Yep, punt formation with 1:16 to go in the first half, and Buffalo could get some pretty decent field position here as Houston will be punting near their own end zone.
The concern for the Bills is this is a couple of weeks in a row now, though, where you are on the road, you're in tough situations. Understand that, but that they've fallen behind in these games and they've struggled in this climbing uphill the whole time.
Get you to Foxborough. Patriots inside, I should say the Dolphins are inside the Patriot 30 in a 7-3 New England lead. Let's join Dolphins Radio.
Waddle flank to the left. Braxton Berrios to the right. Jambu Smith in motion out across the formation. Back to throw. Late fires and it's
No more Vegas intoxications. What do you mean?
point is on its way.
SiriusXM NFL Game Break.
Some really good things from Washington now. Their lead is double digits after that touchdown run, and of course set up by Jaden Daniels, 4th down, as he was able to run for 34 yards to put them in the 1st and goal situation. The extra points up and good. 17-3 Commanders over the Browns. Bill 3:11 to go first half.
Cleveland's in big trouble, especially with the offense. They only average 16.5 points a game, so they're in the hole, and they don't score very much. And run is the operative word, Steve. 123 yards rushing as a team for the Commanders now.
All right, one game has reached the half. Jacksonville leading 13-10, looking for their first win of the year. They have a 3-point advantage at home over the Colts. So that's the one game that has gone to halftime. The other 5 are still very late in the first half, and we'll keep you updated. Let's, in fact, take you to Houston right now. The Bills have a 2nd down at their own 28 as they're closing in on halftime. Down 11, 14-3 Bills Radio.
3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and an empty set. Allen in the shotgun here on 2nd and 10 from the 28.
Who you guys got today, man? Who y'all got?
Deep down the middle of the field for Kincaid, and it's tipped and knocked away by Alshair. What a great play in coverage. If he hits Kincaid, he's running to the end zone.
That's Tampa 2 defense, so the middle linebacker's got to carry anybody going vertical down the middle of the field, and he runs stride for stride with Kincaid. As soon as Josh identified the coverage, he knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one. Just doesn't put enough air under it to be able to get over the head of Shair. What a play by number 0, the middle linebacker.
He was sick late this week and was questionable to even play today. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left as Mac Hollins has re-entered the game. Allen in the shotgun here on 3rd and 10. Back to pass. Has time. Rolls out to his right to buy some more time. Looking for anybody. Heaves it back across the field, and it should have been intercepted, but it was dropped.
Against the Bills?
And the punt team will come out for Buffalo with 43 seconds left in the half. Alshair had an interception. Gift wrap for it.
SiriusXM NFL Game Break.
Yeah, that's the Josh Allen you don't want to see when he becomes very risky like that, and they're very fortunate that didn't result in a turnover.
The last 2 passes could have been intercepted. That one, he's basically fading out of bounds, throwing back across the field some. So he's fading out of bounds to his right in the air and throwing the ball back to his left along the hash mark a little bit. That's not an
I'll be right back, second.
Less than a minute to play first half in Houston. The Texans up 14-3. Commanders enjoying a 17-3 lead over Cleveland, closing in on halftime there. Patriots up 7-3. Late first half at home over the Dolphins. Baltimore on the road with under a minute to go first half, leading at Cincinnati 14-9. Bears with a comfortable edge. Under a minute to go first half at home, 21-7 over Carolina. Steve Torrey, Bill Leckus, Week 5 edition of the Sunday Drive. Stick around. Chris LaPresti standing by with a 2-minute drill, updating you on all the scores and giving you the numbers, and Fantasy Focus with Bill Leckus as well. We're coming back. No reason to go anywhere else. Torrey and Leckus, Week 5 Sunday Drive returns in a moment on SiriusXM's NFL Radio.
Steve Torrey, Bill Leckus, the NFL Sunday Drive.
When the scouting department of your favorite football team is analyzing potential draft picks and free agent signings, they aren't just looking at tape. Sure, a player might pass the on-the-field eye test, but what about the intangibles that make him, him? To find those answers, you need a deep understanding of the person off the field. The same is true with hiring for your small business. When you post a job on LinkedIn, the world's largest professional network, you gain access to more than just a resume. You get a real-time view inside the candidate, their skills, experiences, interests, and more. No other job site has that level of understanding of candidates, which is probably why 86% of small businesses get matched with a qualified candidate on LinkedIn within 24 hours. Let LinkedIn's deep candidate insights help you find your next great hire today. To post your job for free, go to linkedin.com/touchdown. That's linkedin.com/touchdown to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply.
Share magical moments with your little ones on Disney Junior Radio. From the sky to the sea to the clubhouse and wherever else the world takes you. Let's go! Disney Junior Radio, a new Sirius Sirius XM channel. The magic begins exclusively in the Sirius XM app. Search Disney.
When you want to talk football, you go to experts, like those of us here at Let's Go. And when you want to talk diamonds, you go to the experts at Jared. The diamond experts at your local Jared Jewelers know all there is to know about high-quality, natural diamonds. Did you know Jared has more certified diamondologists than any other local jewelers? Let them guide you in creating a brilliant, one-of-a-kind engagement ring to kick off your happy ever after. Visit your local Jared Jewelers or look online at jared.com.
Progressive presents 10 things on a contractor's to-do list that are harder than getting a commercial auto insurance quote. Bidding a new client, giving an accurate estimate, finding affordable materials, getting a client to pay you for work you already did, getting a client to pay you period, securing permits and workers and tools, getting those workers and tools to work together, and finding the perfect pair of overalls. Pockets, baby. But the easiest thing on a small business owner's to-do list? Seeing if you can save on commercial auto insurance. Get a quote in as little as 7 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Coverage subject to policy terms and conditions.
A season already plagued with injuries and underachievers. Your fantasy football team is faced with yet another obstacle. The boys are here! The boys are here! When your star player takes a week off, listen to Sirius XM Fantasy Sports Radio for winning fantasy football advice.
You gotta work the way you are. You gotta be traded and drafted. Just a piece of the puzzle.
Our experts tell you who to play in this time of need.
Now the work really starts.
Your frontline source for fantasy football. Channel 87 and on the Sirius XM app. Sirius XM NFL Radio. 2-minute drill.
We do have one final score already on the Week 5 Sunday. First London game of the season. So the Vikings hold off the Jets 23-17 as Minnesota improves to 5-0. Andrew Van Ginkel, first half, 63-yard pick six of Aaron Rodgers, third of his career, second of this season alone, and one of 3 interceptions on the day for Rodgers, who did have a couple of touchdown passes, also reached 60,000 career yards in the game, but suffered a low ankle sprain and was picked off on the Jets' final drive. Aaron Jones suffered a hip injury for Minnesota and did not return. Games in progress. Almost halftime in Houston. The Texans lead the Bills 14-3. Cam Akers, a 15-yard rushing score for Houston, while C.J. Stroud hit Nico Collins with a 67-yard touchdown pass. But Collins suffered a hamstring injury in this game and missed some time in half number 1. The Ravens lead the Bengals 14-9. Derrick Henry, a 1-yard rushing score, the 100th touchdown of his career. He also hit 10,000 rushing yards, career rushing yards in this game, though he was stopped by Sam Hubbard in the end zone for a Cincinnati safety. Lamar Jackson's got a touchdown pass to Rashad Bateman. Joe Burrow, an 11-yard TD toss to T. Higgins. The Commanders at 3-1 and back at home, leading the Browns 17-3. Under 2 minutes to go, first half. Jayden Daniels had a 66-yard pass to Terry McLaurin in this game. Also a 34-yard scramble on a 4th and 3, which led to 1 of 2 Brian Robinson Jr. short rushing scores for Washington. The Bears have scored again. They trailed early 7-0 to the Panthers. It's been all Chicago since. They're up 27-7. Chuba Hubbard had a 38-yard rushing score for Carolina early, but Caleb Williams has come back with a couple of TD passes to DJ Moore, Roshan Johnson, and DeAndre Swift have both scored on the ground for the Bears as well. Patriots lead the Dolphins 7-3 at the half. Ramondre Stevenson, 33-yard rushing score, and it's the Jaguars out in front of the Colts 13-10 at the half. This is Crystal Preston.
Sirius XM NFL Radio. 2-minute drill.
Hi, this is Will Arnett from Smartless, a podcast I do with my pals Sean Hayes and Jason Bateman, with special guests from Howard Stern, Trevor Noah, David Beckham, Kelly Clarkson, to a few presidents. It's an unscripted, unrehearsed, but hopefully not unprepared podcast. We'll cover topics like doing limbo for self-esteem, skydiving hungover to world affairs. And now, you're going to hear every new episode a full week early on the SiriusXM app. Just search Smartless to join the fun.
Hi, I'm Chris Hansen, here to tell you how you can get the lowest price in history on the real Viagra formula made by Pfizer. Right now, Score Blue is offering generic Viagra for only $5 a pill. That's just $5 a pill for the exact same formula that has sold billions of pills worldwide. But don't confuse these pills, which are made by Pfizer, with the cheap and often fake imitation pills sold online. Those pills never work. So go to Score Blue right now and take advantage of this unheard of low price on real Viagra made by Pfizer at the lowest price in history. Score Blue was just named the #1 rated service in America, and this unheard of price of only $5 is to celebrate that honor. Visit Score Blue today and get ready to score. Visit scoreblue.com today. That's scoreblue.com. Scoreblue.com is the #1 online ED service in the world. Scoreblue.com.
It's finally starting to actually feel like fall outside. So you know what that means. Time to get to Kohl's for cozy, comfy, and cute outfits. With their friends and family sale, I saved 20% on everyday styles that I can't wait to wear all on. Plus, pay your Kohl's cash. But don't take my word for it. Get to Kohl's and discover fall faves for yourself. Select styles. Offers end October 6th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details. We love your home. That's a win. The yay feeling when your home shouts quality. Window World specializes in wins like these. Our windows, doors, and siding earn the Good Housekeeping seal and tens of thousands of 5-star reviews.
Right.
Like this from Steven in North Carolina. Who
Shit
said,
took forever, bro.
From start to finish. Window World's prices, people, and the quality of their products are unmatched. That's a win. That's
That was a lot of people inside of there waiting for DoorDash, though. It's a DoorDash hub.
Serta Pro Painters transforms your house into a home. When choosing a painting professional, the choice is simple. Choose happy. Choose Serta Pro Painters.
NFL Sunday Drive. Hear that? The relaxing sound of ambient music in a yoga class. And if you were here, you'd listen to 15 people taking a deep breath in sync. But you're not here. Because your self-care happens out on the road, riding your motorcycle protected by Progressive. So if you ride, get a quote today and see if you can save with Progressive, America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Find inner peace with a different course. Call Palms on Handlebars. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company with affiliates not available in all states.
California Closets just custom designed Molly's media room. Now it's the perfect space for binge watching. Tons of shelves for books, plenty of seating for game night, drawers to hide remotes and dog toys. So it's not really a media room. It's more like a media, TV, reading, living, game room. California Closets. We did it for Molly, and we can do it for you because we know you differently. Schedule your free design consultation now at Cal Closets or CaliforniaClosets.com.
You want a straightforward path to your goals, but at Merrill, we know things may get in the way. Or new opportunities can put you at a crossroads. With the bull at your back, you get a personalized plan and a clear path forward. Go to ml.com/bullish to learn more. Merrill, a Bank of America company. What would you like the power to do?
Investing involves risk. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Veteran, Smith & Corporation, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, a wholly owned subsidiary of Bank of America.
Sports Grid Radio on Sirius XM has you covered this NFL season.
Back-to-back Super Bowl champions look to protect their home field on Monday night in an out-of-conference matchup with Derek Carr and the Saints to wrap up Week 5 of the NFL season. The line opened with the Chiefs as an 8-point favorite and a total of 45. They treat you to Sports Grid Radio to stay up to date on all the latest.
The place to get the winning edge over the sports books this football season is Sports Grid Radio, channel 159 in the car and on the Sirius XM app. Every NFL game is on Sirius XM. Today at 4:25 p.m. Eastern, the Green Bay Packers battle the Los Angeles Rams. Catch the Packers on Sirius 106 XM 381, with the Rams on Sirius 82 XM 229. Also at 4:25 p.m. Eastern, the Giants take on the Seahawks. Listen to the Giants on Sirius 161 XM 380, with the Seahawks on Sirius 160 XM 227, in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Wow.
Okay, we start with the quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence will hook up with Thomas Jr. there, the Jaguars QB, who struggled so far this season. Productive first half at home against the Colts, 225 yards passing, and that touchdown. Same game for the Colts. Joe Flacco's thrown for 132 yards and a TD. The Bears rookie Caleb Williams, 200 yards passing. Couple of TD strikes so far at home against the Panthers. CJ Stroud versus the Bills today. He's thrown for 177 yards and a score. The Ravens get Lamar Jackson in Cincinnati against the Bengals. 113 yards passing, a touchdown, and also 16 yards rushing. Same game, Joe Burrow, he's thrown for 157 yards and a couple of TDs. And the rookie for the Commanders continues to get it done. Jaden Daniels, 166 yards passing and a touchdown, and he's run for 48 yards. Ryan Robinson Jr. leading the way amongst the running backs. It's not the yards, it's the TDs. He's only run for 18 yards, but you just heard one of his 2 TD runs. The Patriots are Ramondre Stevenson for... catches for 33 yards and a touchdown. Out of the tight end spot, there's not a ton. Jonnu Smith, 4 receptions, 54 yards for the Dolphins today against the Patriots. Johnny Munt for the Vikings earlier had 2 catches for 31 yards. Brenton Strange, Jaguars, 3 receptions, 20 yards. And the Bears, Gerald Everett, has a couple of catches for 22 yards. Those are your top receivers and tight ends.
3 receivers right for Huntley out of the pistol. Second attempt snap. Late blitzer coming at a interception by Gonzalez. He has it. Diving in front of Beckham. And touchdown at the 44-yard line. His second career interception. And second Miami.
Defense and special teams. Is it any surprise that 2 of the top defenses are in the game with the 2 worst scoring offenses? Well, they are. Patriots D, the interception there by Christian Gonzalez. They have 2 sacks of Tyler Huntley, a fumble recovery, and they got a blocked punt on special teams. Same game, the Miami Dolphins defense. A couple of sacks and a fumble recovery. Bears defense against the Panthers today. A fumble recovery and 2 sacks of Andy Dalton. And the Jaguars defense have been great this year. Today against Joe Flacco and the Colts, they have a fumble recovery and 2 sacks. So there you have it, your fantasy focus for week number 5 so far. Remember, you can head over to Fantasy Sports Radio for instant fantasy analysis, reaction, and a look at the 4 o'clock inactives, all from a fantasy football perspective on Channel 87. Stick here, lots more to come. It's Tori and Micah's Sunday Drive, a week 5 edition on Sirius XM NFL Radio.
Steve Torrey, Bill Lucas, the NFL Sunday Drive.
Time for new tires? Tire Rack has Bridgestone tires that will elevate your drive. Touring tires for commuter comfort. Performance tires for sporty handling. All-terrain tires for on- and off-road adventure. Blizzak tires for dedicated winter traction. Go to TireRack.com to get started. Not sure where to begin? Use their easy-to-use shopping tools to get a personalized tire recommendation. The right tires for how, what, and where you drive. Choose from the full line of Bridgestone tires, shipped fast and free to a recommended installer near you. Or choose the convenience of mobile tire installation. Go bring your new tires to your home or office and install them on site. Doesn't get much easier than that. Go to TireRack.com to see their Bridgestone test results, tire ratings, and consumer reviews. And be sure to check out all the current special offers. Great tires and a great deal. What more could you ask for? That's TireRack.com. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
What's 2FA security on Kraken? Let's say I'm captaining my soccer team, and we're up by a goal against, I don't know, Soda Springs FC. Do we relax? No way. We need an extra defense to protect that lead. That's That's my 2FA on Kraken. A surefire way to keep what you already have safe and sound.
What the
Go to
fucking
Kraken.com
flying
and see what
scissors?
crypto can be. Not investment advice. Crypto trading involves risk of loss. Cryptocurrency services are provided to U.S. and U.S. territory customers.
Ah,
With
it's
Kraken. Kraken. View PWI's disclosures at kraken.com/legal/disclosures.
This just in from Obvious News Network. Scientists have discovered that kittens are actually younger cats. In other news, paying half price for pizza is better than paying full price. At Domino's, all menu price pizzas are 50% off this week only. And get this, they're calling it Half Off Pizza Week. How do they come up with this stuff? Get Half Off Pizza at Domino's during Half Off Pizza Week now until October 6th. Select this offer online only at participating locations. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary. The price of pizza portion of your order only.
This is it. We've got an Amex Platinum Pro on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't seen anyone relax like this before in the Centurion Lounge.
October 6th, today's the last day?
Complimentary Wi-Fi. Oh, look at that. He is. And you will not believe where he's going next. The Amex dedicated card member entrance for the win. Unbelievable.
When you get travel perks with Amex Platinum, you're part of the action. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/withAmex.
You're listening to The Sunday Drive. Today's show is brought to you by LinkedIn. Don't lose out on your next big hire. Find them on LinkedIn today. Post a job free at linkedin.com/SXM. Terms and conditions apply.
The NFL Sunday Drive continues right after this.
This will change the game.
Paul Kelly here from SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio. Here's what we're reacting to and looking forward to right now. Dolphins running back Devon Achane left early today with a concussion, so we are watching for a potential reemergence of running back Raheem Mostert for the Dolphins, who led the league in touchdowns last season. Rookie running back Jalen Wright may also see an expanded role today. He looked great this preseason, so we'll see if he can find a way to contribute here today with Devon Achane out for the Dolphins. On Fantasy Sports Radio, we'll be talking fantasy football all day on Channel 87 and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Football season is heating up, and Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action while watching football. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. The app is really simple to use. Pick 2 or more players across any sport, pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 100 times your money. Prize Picks even invented the flex play, so you can still cash out if one of your picks doesn't hit. Not only that, but Prize Picks is the only daily fantasy app with injury insurance. If one of your players goes down in the first half, Prize Picks doesn't count it as a loss. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code FOOTBALL and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code FOOTBALL on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Time for new tires? Tire Rack has Bridgestone tires that'll elevate your drive. Touring tires for commuter comfort. Performance tires for sporty handling. All-terrain tires for on and off-road adventure. Blizzak tires for dedicated winter traction. Go to TireRack.com to get started. Not sure where to begin? Use their easy-to-use shopping tools to get a personalized tire recommendation. The right tires for how, what, and where you drive. Choose from the full line of Bridgestone tires, shipped fast and free to a recommended installer near you. Or choose the convenience of mobile tire installation. They'll bring your new tires to your home or office and install them on site. Doesn't get much easier than that. Go to TireRack.com to see their Bridgestone test results, tire ratings, and consumer reviews, and be sure to check out all the current special offers. Great tires and a great deal. What more can you ask for? That's TireRack.com. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
This is the NFL Sunday Drive with Steve Torrey and Bill Nicks.
Some play-by-play calls, some exciting ones for the first half of action here on the Week 5 scoreboard as we head to the second half for most of these games. Let's check in with Scott Harrison. He's in Houston. He's watching the Texans and Bills. Scott.
Yeah, Steve, we just got this
Hey, should I fucking stop the live? Because I am live.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. No, you don't have to.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm on
You don't have to
YouTube.
right now? Okay, that's fine. You don't have to right now? No. Okay. So, we were thinking about you picking us up.
Okay.
And how we're going to get the key, because you're probably going to be at the place. At the club.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
You're not going to be at the club?
No, not Friday night.
Okay, that's what we wanted to make sure. Because then we were gonna have to figure out how to get the key from you.
Oh, it don't matter even if I was at the club or not. I don't have to stay there. I can walk in and come as I please. I don't have to necessarily stay there the whole time. Like last night, I left to go to Mandy's party.
Oh, did you end up going?
Yeah. I had to. I didn't feel right. I'm like, fuck that. I gotta go. I'm like, I missed this pre-party. I'm like, I might as well just go for the show up.
Oh, that was cool. How was it?
It was straight. It was fucking far as shit.
Far?
It was way too fucking far. I'm like, man. By the time I got there, I didn't want to drink no more. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to drink back. I don't know how to drink. It just like took the whole night. But it's cool though. So, but got to see everybody. Got to see a lot of family. So, it was pretty dope. And I got another job offer.
Awesome.
For another strip club. I was like,
wow.
He's like, dude, he's like, hey, you really doing it? I'm like, yeah, I'm doing that. He's like, oh, fuck them, bro. He's like, come work for me. Come work with me. He's like, you'll make way more money than what you're gonna fucking make over there. He said, that place got a lot of, hold on, yeah.
So it's a 3-yard run.
I gotta figure out what the address I'm going to. 17. Where the fuck is the person?
Second down to 7 at the 31. Passing back. Just over in motion to the right. Handoff. Jara hops to his left. Takes it across the 30 to the 29-yard line. 34 and a half to go.
We're exactly where I thought he should have been spotted after that first down run.
No Mixon, no Pierce, and Daria Gumbuale after last week's performance is RB1 today. Akers playing well, by the way, has a 15-yard touchdown run on his stat sheet, 29 yards on 5 carries, but Dara, 9 for 15. It's not going to lead Sports Center, but he's been good through the year, 4 for 41. Third down and a long 4 at the 29-yard line of Buffalo. Empty backfield for CJ with 3 receivers to the right side. Here's the snap, Stroud pocket collapsing over the middle, and Schultz can't get to it as CJ took a shot. Rousseau got him, and CJ gets up gingerly. He's okay, and here comes Fairbairn to try to add 3 to the lead.
That's one of the hardest shots I've seen C.J. Stroud take by Russo.
Go down, after quickly.
He's like, we don't deal with them. And I'm like, oh, okay. He's like,